unanisikia, just do whatever other people are doing. Ingia pale, tuambie tu jina yako, tuambie jina yako, unatusikiza ukiwa wapi, and who shared this link with you. As I share my screen, so if you can hear me, ingia tu pale kwa chat box, tuambie jina yako, who shared the link to you na upo wapi currently. We have Nicholas Mutinda from Machakos, invited by Stephanie. Karibu sana Nicholas. Welcome so much Vanessa. Welcome so much Abdiraham. Welcome so much Brian Otieno. Carol, karibu sana. Elizabeth, karibu. Jutex, karibu. Bethwell, karibu. We have Collins, karibu. Joy, all of us. All these people, the 300 of us right now. So if you can hear me, unaingia tu pale, unatuambia jina yako, and you tell us where you currently and who shared this link with you. We have Josiah from Nairobi. Joel shared the link with me. We have Julius Musioka, invited by J. Kendi. Karibu sana. We have Kimutai Sonoi from Muranga. Karibu sana Kimutai. Also have Felix listening from Nakuru, invited by Mary Kialo. Karibu sana Felix. We have Helen listening from Embu, invited by Masharia. Karibu sana Helen. We have Maxwell from Maseno, invited by Emmanuel Martin. Karibu sana Maxwell. Also have Lynette Wanjiku from Kiambu, invited by Ian Karaya. Karibu sana Lynette. Also have Okelo Yvonne, currently in Kitale. The link was shared by Rose. Welcome so much, Okelo. Also have Frank from Eldoret, invited by Sir Kalimos. Welcome so much, Frank. We have Amon, currently in Eldoret, invited by John Kule. We have David from Kilifi, invited by Ruth Nakuti. We have Topigo from Migori. Link was shared by Jen Kemboy. We have Brian Matasi from Nairobi, invited by Edith Mutungu. We have Alvin, invited by Maya. We have Chef Steve from Naivasha, invited by Rispa. Christine, invited by CEO Mushiri. Karibu sana Christine. We have Bruce, invited by Sarah Wangari. Karibu sana Bruce. Caroline, invited by Govan. Karibu. We have Kitu from Embu, invited by Abedi. Karibu sana. We have Moses Kalume from Watamu, invited by Regina. Welcome so much. We have Metrin, currently in Saudi, invited by Josephine Kinoti. Karibu sana. Welcome. We have Innocent, invited by Grace. We have Francis Momo from Makweni, invited by Mr. Dickens. Welcome so much. Yeah, we have Pauline from Kisumu, invited by Alex. We have Anne from Riyadh, invited by CEO Levin. We have Dennis from Kilifi, invited by Bram. We have Peter Oliwa from Kakamega. Welcome so much. I might not be able to read all of us in here. Right about now, I just want to introduce the person who will be hosting this session. The person who, our trainer for tonight, that is none other than Sir Collins Owaga. That is the CEO of Better on Your Life project. But as we start this session right now, let me just play a video as our host is just getting ready. As our host is getting ready, there's a video I'll be playing right now. So twende pale kwa chat box. If you're very ready for this session, ingia pale kwa chat box. Just tell me I'm ready. If you're ready, after introducing yourself, ingia pale kwa chat box. Just tell me I'm ready. So kama uko tayari, ingia pale kwa chat box. Just tell me I'm ready. So kama uko tayari, ingia pale kwa chat box. Just tell me I'm ready. I can see many of us are very ready for tonight. Are you ready? For the members, for the guests in here? Kama uko tayari, enda tu pale kwa chat box tuambie niko tayari. Sema tu niko tayari. I am ready. Amazing. With a lot of fires. Before I introduce the first speaker, who will be taking us through the what is this company, how does it work, how can it benefit you. I'm sure most of us are very ready, yearning to learn, ready to listen. What is Better on Your Life project? What is Bonan Vivon? Umesikia Bonan Vivon, so uko tayari kusikiza. Kama uko tayari, enda tu pale with a lot of fires, sema niko tayari. Hi, amazing, amazing. So right about now, I just want to introduce one of the powerful mentors that we have in MLM, one of the icons that we have in Bonan Vivon, one of the masterminds that we have in Bonan Vivon. That is none other than the CEO of Better On a Life Project, Mr. Collins Owaga. So kama uko tayari, enda pale kwa chat box, andika tu welcome so much Sir Collins. If you can hear me, enda pale kwa chat box, karibisha Sir Collins with a lot of fires. Enda pale kwa chat box, just type welcome Sir Collins with a lot of fires. Pinge pale kwa chat box, just type welcome Sir Collins, welcome Sir Collins, welcome Sir Collins. So kama unanisikia, ingia tu pale kwa chat box, just type welcome Sir Collins with a lot of fires, with a lot of fires. With a lot of fires, with a lot of fires. So, Sir Collins Owaga, if you can hear me, sir, the floor is yours. So, with a lot of fires, well, let's welcome Sir Collins Owaga. He's the CEO of Better On Your Life Project. This guy does not only drive one machine, not two machines, but three machines in this company. He's the gold executive frame in the company. So kama unanisikia with a lot of fires, tingie tu pale kwa chat box to introduce Sir Collins with a lot of fires, with a lot of fires. With a lot of fires. I think he's ready now. So Sir Collins, if you can hear me, the floor is yours, sir. So Sir Collins, if you can hear me.
I can hear you, Faith Emase. I can hear you. Can you hear me on your end? Hello, hello, good evening.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you can hear me, salimia too. Good evening. Sa, good evening. So I can see ni Manuel peke yake anaweza nisikia. Kama unaweza nisikia, nisalimie tu before we start the session. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I believe I'm audible. Nice. So in any case, I'm not audible. Either of the leaders of Bonan Vivon, you can just get to my WhatsApp or even to the chat box and just tell me if in any case there is maybe, let's say, a problem with the network also, because where I am, Kidogo, the network is buffing and all that. I want to appreciate Madam Faith Emase for introducing me in this session. And I'll tell you for a fact, anytime when I hear, always say I'm called upon to handle a session, particularly to share this wonderful and amazing opportunity, I feel so much happy. And because about 5-6 years ago, a friend of mine also called me and told me, Sir Collins, kuja ukasikie, come and listen. They say, usikatae wito, kataa uitwalo. So I'm very much happy, and I want to actually appreciate, before I officially begin, the entire Bonan Vivon Mastermind family for taking time to organize this wonderful exposition for us. So I also want to appreciate the entire leadership organization, viongozi wote, the leaders of the entire Bonan Vivon family, for also taking their time to also be part of this wonderful organization and be here. Before I begin, I'll also appreciate and recognize the presence of my erstwhile friend and the manager of Magadi Soda Factory. I'm so much that I'm seeing you in this wonderful meeting. Karibu sana kiongozi, and feel welcome. I also want to appreciate the entire, every single family member of the Bonan Vivon family for taking their time to be part of the organization and part of this meeting. And last but not least, appreciate you who is getting this opportunity for the first time, who is actually being called to listen to this wonderful organization program and the step towards conquering the year 2025. I'm meeting you guys on the second month of the year 2025. And that simply means it is not a coincidence. I always say that everything does not happen just by chance. It happens for a reason. So today, God knew that a day like this maybe this young man or someone like this or Collins would be here to share this wonderful opportunity with us. So without wasting any more time, because I might not be having a lot of time in my hands, and I believe you also quite are going to be busy, I just want to ask every single individual who is listening to me in this room. Now, this will be the instruction, so give me your ears. Number one, I want you to understand as much as you can. Ladies and gentlemen, the session that you've been called, no one has charged you. It means that the session that you've been called to listen to, the session is free. No one has actually charged you to be with us today in this meeting. But I want you to pretend that the moment you are called to this session, you paid for it. Nataka will pretend that the moment this link got to you, you actually paid heftily for it. Why am I saying that? Because sometimes when you don't pay, we don't pay attention. When you don't pay the price, we don't pay attention. So assume that you actually paid for this session. Secondly, I also want you to understand that this is a life-changing program that has changed so many lives. So being part of this wonderful meeting is not a coincidence. Take it serious. Now, in the next 30 to 40 minutes, I'll be actually pushing you through the vehicle. I'll be pushing you through the exact same program that has been able to change my life. So I want you to be an investigator. Investigate. I want you to listen. Be a keen listener, and not only listen for yourself as far as much as yourself is concerned, also listen for someone else outside there. Listen for your mother, for your brothers, for your sisters, for your family, because you never know. If I listen for myself, I will not be here sharing you this wonderful capability that has changed my life. Singekuwa hapa nikisha na nyinyi, whatever actually I listened to 5-6 years ago. And you be a reporter. Whatever you've seen in this wonderful organization, you go and report it to your friends outside there. So investigate exactly what I'm saying, be a reporter, and be very keen in listening. Last but not least, I also want you to pay keen attention. Pay keen attention and stay until the end. Now, most people, they start something. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, so many are called, but a few are chosen. So not most people always make it until the end. I want to be pay keen attention. Now, ukae hadi mwisho. Be there until the end. And I'll also urge the leaders of the entire organization, to the Bonan Yvonne leadership family that is here. Every single 20 or 15 minutes, you take a screenshot of whatever is happening on the chat box and the participant list, and ensure you share with me. Why am I saying this? There are a lot of gifts lined up for every single individual who will be consistent until the end. We might be having another meeting with you in the near future. There's a lot of gifts lined up for you guys. So we want to see who is this person who is going to be very keen until the end. And last but not least, I'll be helping few individuals get started in this room. And I believe the year 2025 is going to be our year. We never prayed, but one short call on God, and we pray that God to actually help us and open our minds to ensure that we understand whatever is supposed to be shared in this room. Come on, as an iskiza for that short prayer, just type for me the word amen. You can listen to me before we officially start. Enda tu pale kwa chat box na useme tu amen. Joy Kimitei, amen. Just type the word amen. Let this here be your ear. Thank you so much. So at this point, I would not going to waste any more time. Allow me share my screen right now. So let me share my screen at this point. I believe my screen is visible on your end. And if in case of anything, you will let me know. So my screen is visible. So I'll directly go to my training of the day. The exact project that changed my life, nataka nikueleze, so pay keen attention. You might have heard it before, you might have heard it elsewhere, it might have crossed your mind sometimes back, but maybe or maybe not, haukumielewa vizuri. But for today, allow me push through the capability. So I repeat, if in any case my my network is not stable, or there is buffing, or hapana pale, or if you cannot hear me, feel free to the chat box. And I also want to make a plea, one last plea to all our leaders who are listening. Please, after every 10 minutes, do a screenshot of whatever is happening on the chat box. Please, after every 10 minutes, do a screenshot of the participant list. We have a lot of gifts lined up for this person who is going to be with us until the end. So who is Collins? And most of you guys are asking, why is this guy called here to share with us and the capability, the 600 of us? Who is this guy? Ladies and gentlemen, because I've walked the talk, I've seen it all. I've gone through ups and downs. I've been in a position that I've lacked na nimekuwa nayo. So today, Collins is a mastermind leader and I'm a millionaire mentor. I believe most of you guys will wish to become millionaires and get out of this economy. May God grant you that. May God look located me, locate you as well. And I build leaders that last. So in this room, as we are about 600 of us, we are going to be talking about leadership. So if you can hear me, go to the chat box and type for me the word leadership. That is exactly what we want to talk about. Now, leadership is about responsibility. Leadership is about knowing exactly what to do, how to do it, when, and even to deliver yourself the best standards ever to where you want to be. Now, most of us, we failed in whatever you want to achieve in this life because leadership is part of the skills that maybe knocks us down. The way and the reason to what is going to making you to be where you are or to be leading in the 2025 is to understand the term leadership. So nitakuwa na kuelezea to the concept of the entire organization, but I want to understand, be a leader. Be a leader. And any person, I'll also advise, please do not draw on my screen. No, tuko na watu wengine hata unapata some of these things. Honest karaoke, don't draw on the screen. Don't draw on the screen. Delete it all, kindly. Don't draw on the screen. Thank you so much. I'll also want to advise every single person, be very attentive. Thank you, Ernest. Just ensure you raise it. So we go through this, and I know most of you guys also will be wondering, what is the story of this young man? So I'll start by a short story. Just my short story, how it all began, and how I found myself here. So who is Collins? Collins is not a graduate. Collins is not a PhD holder, and Collins is not a master's holder. Collins is a typical young man who actually stopped schooling at Form 4 level. And when I stopped my schooling at Form 4 level, I'll be honest with you guys, I'd tried so many things in this country, and I thought that my life was not actually going to go on so well. I was afraid of my future. Things aren't going so well. I'm trying 1, 2, 3, 4 jobs, trying this, failing. So life was not going on so well. Now, I never dropped out of school because nilikuwa nataka or something. My parents would not have afforded the school fees, so I had to actually step aside to let my siblings go through. I'm a firstborn in a family of 5. So when I dropped out of school, I was struggling in the street. And of course, that's my previous photo of everything. I remember my work before I actually got this opportunity, I've been into the dancing industry. I was a Zumba instructor and a dance choreographer. Sisi ndio wale tulikuwa pale what do we say? East African Got Talent were there in Sakata, so I was entertaining you guys. But things happened. I lost my dancing career at that point as well after actually kuvunjika. Then what happened is I got to the car wash industry. Struggling from the car wash industry, it's when this opportunity met me. I repeat, do not draw on the screen. Your work was just to take the notebook. Now, I'm not sharing this story so as any person and your name pity, but I'm not sharing this story so as maybe let's say to catch the attention of any person, or I'm not trying to share this story to create any notion, but I'm sharing with you guys this story. And my third answer is, if I could do it, you can also do it. Now, the story that I'm just about to share with you, or I'm sharing with you, is just to remind me where I came from. It's very much important to me than it is to you who is watching. Because at the end of the day, this is exactly where I came from. Last but not least, the story reminds me and makes me humble. Anytime when I actually become this person who actually is knocking pride and everything, it reminds me that, man, this is where you came from. And there's a statement I read: do not laugh at people at their worst statements, because what you laugh at is what gets you there. So sometimes it might not have been easy with me, but I still kept on pushing. And then I made this opportunity fast forwarding in the year 2018. And today, just fast forwarding, I've been able to build a very large organization across the globe, across the world, not only in Kenya, not only in South Africa, not only in Finland, but everywhere across the world. Apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, I've also been able to coach and mentor great men and great people in this economy. Not only one leader, but about 2,000 leaders across the globe, across the world at large. Apart from that, I've been able to coach and mentor guys in various big platforms. And I want to remind you guys something. Whatever you're going through is not permanent. And I also want to remind you, whatever you're going through is ni exam ya maisha. God is trying to give you an exam. And I'll be honest with you, kila mtu on a different question paper. This might be my life, this might be your life. So most of you guys, hata sometimes nikiwa na nyinyi nikiongea na watu, I've been interviewed in various platforms. People ask me, sir, why are you a graduate? Did you actually get out of, for example, Harvard or something, because they think that the life I'm living right now, the luxurious cars and everything I'm doing right now, is actually, I got them from a point of maybe, let's say, having a great background or connection or something. Guys, we've all worked hard to whatever we have right now. And today I'm just about to share with you exactly what has made me achieve it. I've been able to travel the world. I've been able to travel different places, different countries, and share with so many people. Apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, what actually excites me is that my life transformed from grass to the point where by now things are okay. But mama is first come, second one, and after actually, most of you guys want to do a lot for our parents. And in this room, maybe you're asking yourself, you want to build mama home, you want to build that, maybe for example, a nice apartment, you want to do something for your family. So that's why I told you, when you're listening to this kind of a project, usijisikilizie. I've just forwarded my story because of the time. After actually doing that for my mom, actually also got mine. That's the car I'm driving. It's a BMW, very nice M Sport car, a KDH 49C. This is my third car, of course. I had my first car, KS 254X. I had my second car, that was an Axio KCR. Then right now, God has blessed me with BMW. And the what I'll share with you to the chat box, you can chat valley, and you ask yourself, this guy drops school, man. And today, living this kind of life. And I'm not doing this to brag or something, but I want to share with you it's possible. People end up chat box now and the one, it's possible. So my training will begin there. Enda kwa chat box na unaandikie it's possible. It's possible for you to become successful. It's possible for you to actually improve your life from zero to where you want to be. It's possible for you to become this person who wanted to become a greater person in the future. And apart from the fact that it's very much possible, ladies and gentlemen, it's not only possible, but the second one I want to write with me as we move on very, very fast is that it's necessary. Hebu enda kwa chat box niandikie it's necessary. Apart from the fact that I knew it would be possible for me to change my life, ningeacha shule ama niliacha shule na sikuwa nimelia pale. Niseme, oh, I don't have maybe a good background. I still pushed on. I told myself, Collins, it doesn't matter. It's very much possible. But the second thing is that it's not only possible, it's necessary. Son, it's necessary that you surround yourself with guys who challenge you, motivate you to greater heights. Now, things going to come on a silver platter. I'm not here to advise you because we all know that success is not a destination, it's a journey. So it's possible and it's necessary that you work on that goal. You'll not be served anything on a silver platter. Apart from the fact that it's necessary, the third thing I want to write for you, ladies and gentlemen, which is the best statement ever, is that it's you. It's not me, but you. And here it's me. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to save Collins, if not Collins. No one is coming to save any single person. It's human. If you're listening to me in a bed that you love, you don't love, or maybe, for example, someone that maybe let's say is ID, it's actually you that can take yourself, you can take yourself outside that kind of environment. I repeat, guys, please don't draw on my screen. Please don't write on my screen. Please don't write on my screen. Kuna watu wengine we are born naturally tough-headed. Usije ukachora kwa screen. You might be trying something because some of you najua hii ndio mara ya kwanza kwa Zoom. You are trying. Unajaribu kusema hii kitu nawakaje. Just draw on the screen. I'll actually eliminate it after this. So it's you. How are you listening to me? What are you listening? How are you actually going through everything in life? It's you, not the government, not anything. Whether they change the president or not, whether they change the bad government or they bring the good government. Yule ambaye anaenda kusave himself, ni wewe. It's you who are going to take yourself. So number one, we have learned in this session, it's possible, it's necessary, and it's you. But this last and the second last statement that I want to share with you that will change everything, that will actually be a turn up of everything, is that it's hard. It's hard. In capital letters, it's hard. Guys, it's hard to be in this meeting when you're supposed to be sleeping somewhere. It's hard to be in this meeting because it takes you, for example, a chance to use your bundles. It's hard to be in this meeting because it just takes you a minute to click exit. It's hard for you to become successful. And I'll tell you guys, I never woke up this person. I never woke up having. I woke up not having. And I knew very well that it's not going to be easy for me. And I'll tell you for a fact, after the end of the meeting, we're going to be having some people going to the mentorship and everything. It's not an easy journey to walk. I never woke up this person. It's hard. I know most of you guys will come or will think that I should come and tell you, you can just join the business or become successful tomorrow. It's never an overnight thing. So it's possible, it's necessary you have that goal. It's you can take out yourself you can take yourself out of the situation, and it's not easy. It's going to be hard. But the other issue become, don't run away from the problem. face it, because God cannot push you through challenges zenye hauwezi face. And last but not least, I want you to understand and write for me all down there, it's all worth it. It's all worth it. Now, go through the hardship, son. My daughter go through the hardship. My sister, my brother, my mom, my dad, go through it, because all the hardship that you can actually go through, it's all worth it. The challenges that you're going through, they're all worth it. Now, you might not realize how worth it the situation is until, if there's any case, I'll be having someone to erase these drawings for me and get these guys out. I'll be so much happy. So if in any case you can actually get the rubbings out, and then these guys who are drawing on the screen, you can just, just remove them. I'll be so much happy. So some of you guys, sorry to say, we are going to take you out of the meeting. It's all worth it. It's all worth it to go and understand everything. So I'll be forced to stop sharing my screen and share again. I repeat, don't draw on the screen. Drawing on the screen really interferes with a lot. Now, apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, let's go on. So Collins gets his third car, and he never actually wanted it when car, and I moved on board, changed how it looks on my car right now. You're in a car heavy. How does the car looks like? Does it look nice? Does it look great? I know most of you guys are dreaming of maybe, let's say, one day, you will be trying to drive, or you want to drive in this city. How many of you guys will actually want God to bless them with something, kama ni land, ama gari, ama nyumba? If you really actually will want God to bless you, can you manifest it here? Just go and type me. God bless me. Can you just say me? I believe most of us, we want, but sometimes you realize that we might not have a formula. And that's the reason as to why I'm here today, to give a formula, to give the capabilities, to actually give the secret way to achieving success in the entire organization. Now, at this point, leaders, go to the chat box and screenshot what is happening. And secondly, leaders, screenshot for me a participant list. And a participant list screenshot. And please share with me, because their gifts are lined up for these guys who will stay consistent. Please, let's go on. That's just but a short story of how everything has been. I've been able to be in various platforms, KBC, in MTN, Kenya TV, my stories there on YouTube. This month I'll get Radio Citizen. So I'll move a lot trying to share. And people ask me, how did you do it? What exactly happened? And that's exactly why I'm here. So don't worry what brought you here. My story is not to you. What really brought us here? Exactly what brought you here is what brought me here to actually the same way. Now, remember when I was joining this business, guys, understand and listen to me when I was desperate. I never had any option. There's some things you do out of desperation. Desperate. I was extremely looking for something to do. I was extremely looking for exactly David and Gary. Don't draw. I must say, get David and Gary out of the meeting. So I was extremely desperate. I was extremely looking for something to do. And when my friend invited me to this session, I loved it so much. And that's why I feel so much happy to share this with you. So exactly who are we? And I'll share with you the journey. Now, the journey of Bonan Bivon began way back in the year 2022. That's we look back about 2 to 3 years ago. Now, we were taking our system and owning everything to a perfect leadership from the Ed Plan 3.0, Empowered Consumers. That's our mother company. Now, Bonan Bivon is born by the great and by the great experienced MLM rockstars of the Beyond Level campaign that was formed in the year 2020 in the month of September. I was there when the organization was being formed. Bonan Bivon family was launched. I was so much excited. Having the BODs who has about 50 years experience in combination. So these guys who are yet developed for you, or they understand or share these capabilities, they understand exactly what they are doing. I want you to imagine that someone has a capability and understanding of something, and they have 50 years experience, combining each person's experience. That's exactly what really motivated. Now, we were just a group of like-minded individuals whose financial stars were on their knees. We were just a group, yani tulikuwa tu tunakuja pamoja, we are asking ourselves, can this system really help us? Tulikuwa tunabahatisha. When the empowered consumerism system got to us, tulikuwa tunabahatisha. I remember that time in the year 2018 when I got the project, so many people were like, oh, these things we've seen, Collins, these things don't work. And a lot of scams were there in the city, and it was not easy and everything. But tulikuwa tu watu tunasema, able tuende tu. Let's just try. Life ime to know. And our business were really struggling and our things were not easy. So we're just people who are financial stars on their knees, and we had a lot of challenges. Most of you guys you're becoming part of the project right now on Zoom session. Some of you are with us here. Allow me to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is that when we actually became part of the opportunity, challenges knocked us. Number one, attrition. People will become part of the project. People will actually want to become part of the project, but they will start and let it go because of the challenges. Number two were the negative energies. So many people were like, oh, Nini and everything. I want you guys to understand that nothing akunanga a lot of, maybe akunanga, negativity. Everything has part of positivity and negativity. Now, before Nikulete some part of positivity, I'll tell you for a fact, we underwent rejection, we underwent frustration, we underwent a lot of misunderstanding from people. People misunderstand us, So when we were actually trying to gather the concept to understand the industry, so many people never understood what we were doing. But at least I'm so much happy that when the new people were coming in, everything went smoothly because it's a road that was paved for you. Success leaves tracks. Success leaves marks. Success inakuachia the tracks and the marks. We had competition within and without the company. So many companies that would actually be masquerading as legit, scams and everything. So when we shared with someone the opportunity, they would say, oh, this is like the other scams and everything. So those are some of the things that we faced in the industry. And I'll tell you guys, our partnership organizations, we partner with EcoBank, our financial institution. We also partner with Stanbic Bank. We have EdPlan 3.0 right now, but not 2.0. We have the Nature's Way that manufactures our products, the VCAPs. That is vegetarian capsules. We have the Rest Vida, DSM, and WADA. Now, all these companies collaborated together are part of the organization, and they really partner with us both financially and the guys who manufacture our products and also our system. Apart from that, most of you guys also will want to know what exactly were your secrets. Nini ambayo iliwasaidia. Number one was unity and selflessness. I want you guys to put the chat box and type for me this one, unity. Every single person, unity. We were united. We were united. Hakuna kitu ambayo ilitusaidia na itasaidia na hakuna kitu so powerful like being united. Like you see when we're in this room, there's 700 of us. Let me tell you, that just coming together in one room is enough. Now, I want you guys to share with you the story of how, the Tower of Babel, how it was built in the Bible, and we are told. Guys, the building of the Tower of Babel, actually, when these guys sat down, this is what happened. These guys sat down and told themselves, we want to build a very tall tower that will go all the way up to heaven. And we want to see if this God exists. We have doubting Thomas and all that. They say, we are going up there to only when you. And God in heaven were looking at these guys, and God was telling himself that these guys are jokers. These guys, how can they do this? Let me tell you guys, those guys were serious. When those guys came together and they started building, there is nothing much more powerful than 700 of us coming together. Let me tell you, one person is a tushinda, but 700 of us, we can crack the code, yes or no? We can't do it. So these guys, they started, what? And God is looking at these guys and telling himself that these guys are extremely serious. They are coming. So God told himself, if I allow these guys to unite and understand each other, we are going to see massacre. So what God did is that God went and actually gave each person, a different language. So huyu akiambiwa leta nyundo anakuja na matofali. Another person is being told, can you bring for us water? The person comes with the hammer. So it brought a lot of confusion and realized that the Tower of Babel never went to the either that was supposed to go. One person, or the reason as to why some of us, or the reason as to why we cannot build something big is utengano. Our country, we've come together. If all Kenyans stick together and we remove the ethnicity thing, and the whatever, and religion and everything, and we combine together and say, can we focus totally achieving a common vision? It will be massacre. And that's why there are, for example, wars, they are Kikuyus, they are Kalenjins, they are this. Fact that a Kalenjin might not understand whatever a Kikuyu is saying in a very nice way because every single person has his own language. It's the same way I gathered here, and I'm using a common language for all of us to understand. It's common, something unifying us, but kunaye some elements that will try to confuse us. Of course, not all of us can actually understand what I'm saying. So, unapata mtu mwingine anaongea lugha nyingine. I'm speaking this language, mwingine anaongea hii. No, what helped us is that we stuck together and we spoke one common language. The next thing that really helped us was selflessness. Kwenda kwa chat box na uniandikie selflessness. We were selfless people. Like, just imagine, you guys have been invited by various people in this room. Let me see invite wako. I've not shared with you the link. I've not shared the link at all. But look at me. I'm sharing with you these capabilities with a lot of passion, with a lot of, energy. Nakufunza, na I don't even know where you're from, who invited you. This kind of selflessness. When I share with this kind of an opportunity, tomorrow you go and share with someone there. Now, very, very fast, 2 years later, what has happened? We've lived decent lives and we are helping others get it too. We have about 20 offices in Nairobi and across the globe as well. Over 50 leaders with a million plus shillings in their CTE. And we've read about 200 self-made independent leaders, about 13 car achievers in the organization, and still counting. In fact, right now, there are about 20. We've had luxury vacations to Mombasa, Watamu, Dubai, etc. And we've fed families every single year. And so when we sat down, we gave ourselves next 3 years from our telescope, we told ourselves that we want to change the changes around us and the world at large. We want to bridge the gap of the top 3% and the bottom 50% in our team, such that kila mtu akwe pale juu, and create an environment where owning your own home, na nyumba yako, owning your car and the cash flow and vacating is a very normal thing at large. So that's exactly why we are here today, and get people to tap into the financial freedom so that we can actually collectively solve the challenges facing the communities around us and empower more people to attain the elite leader status in our team. What is the mission of collecting ourselves together in this room? Why would we talk one language? This exactly is our mission. Sitakusomea, wewe jisome, take a screenshot na uweke mahali. Now, the bigger question I want to ask you after reading whatever is on your screen, tell me, is it possible? Yes or no? If we come together, is whatever you can see in your screen, is it possible? Yes or no? Is this possible? So just go to the chat box and give me the answer. Do you think that whatever you can see on your screen is very much possible? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, let's go through it. Now, we wanted to impact, and we really want to impact 1 million lives positively through our system by 2030. I want to guys ask you a question. Do you think personally I can impact 1 million lives? The answer is automatically no. I'll get tired. I'm not Jesus Christ. I cannot save everyone. Even God tried sending Jesus to save everyone, and some of us even crucified him. No problem. Now, what happens is, how exactly was Christianity came to be, or Islam religion, or Hindu, or anything. Now, number one, there are few individuals who come together and went out to share the good news. That's like right now, I'm sharing a good news to 700 of us. Not all of us will pick the project. That's a very normal thing. But let me tell you guys, if I share and touch 10 lives in this room, and 10 lives after 1 year touch 10 lives, then 10 lives, 10 lives, 10 lives, guys, we are going to knock the 1 million market. That's why we are here now. The core values that saved us, number one, was leadership. Engagement and contribution and participation. And we believe this is exactly what is going to save us to even go to the next level, because what brought us here will not take us there. The second thing was excellence. We actually were not settling for mediocrity. And last but not least, integrity. If you have good integrity and you are honest to whatever you are doing, we will hit the mission and the vision. Empowerment, that's what we're empowering and building people each and every single day. We love one another and work together as a team. Loyalty at large and innovation. Now, these are the core values that will take us there. I'll read again. Leadership, excellence, integrity, empowerment, love, loyalty, and innovation. Now, once this is done, I want you guys, because most of you guys might be learning it through the hard way. Personally, I learned it through the hard way and experienced a lot of challenges. Now, I learned this, what I'm about to share with you later. That's why I tell you guys, once you get this concept, pass the truth to the next generation. Teach them early what we learn late. Maybe you are listening to me and you're 30 years of age, 40 or 50 or 20 or so. Don't wait for your younger generation to know 40 or the same age. Pass the truth as early as now. And that's exactly why I tell you guys that most of us are asking themselves, police, now, how can we build wealth and become financially stable or free in the year 2025? This key is vizuri. How exactly are you going to make it this year? Just when the year began, the month of January, ukajiambia, this is my year. For those who are listening to me, leaders, please, at this point again, take screenshot of participant list. Check the screenshot of participant list and the chat box and kindly share it with me. As I said, there are a lot of gifts lined up at the end of the session. Number one, most of us might be actually wondering, the best way that you can become successful is becoming a big company CEO, like the CEO of the cooperative bank and so and everything. And guys, I'll tell you for a fact, CIC who is CEO of a big company. In fact, it will give you and require a lot of experiences and many years of work that you might not be in a position to make it big. So most of you guys might also be asking ourselves, or can we even do robbery? And I tell you, it's not an option to go for this year. Number one, you might risk your life. Number two, anything you do in this world will actually come and follow you. Number three, you might be killed in the process. So again, this is not an idea and not an option. Most of you guys might also be asking themselves, or can I just continue betting? I might win lotto. Let me tell you guys, what is the percentage of you winning, for example, a bet and winning a jackpot this year? Percentage might be 0.0001%, very limited percentage. Most of you guys might be asking themselves, or I can become the greatest footballer. And guys, I'll tell you for a fact, how hard or how easy it is for you to become one of the greatest footballers in this country, like Mbappe, Messi, and all that, or you become the next Ronaldo. It's very difficult, and the chances are very minimal. Or some of you guys will tell me, oh, Collins, let me get to politics and become the area MCA, governor also. It is not easy. A lot of the starting capital that you might not be having, a lot of risk, challenges, and everything. And that's why I tell you guys, the new economy states, the country has changed. And the secret, everyone go there and type for me the word good news. Type for me the word good news. The secret that you might be knocking, for those of you who want a business, listen, that is scalable. A business that you can start small and expand. Like I did start alone today, I'm running a business across the globe. For those of you who want a business that requires a very limited or minimal starting capital, for those of you who want a business that auangaliwi na uambiwi, hold, what level of education, you're being asked a lot of things. There is no any form of discrimination. I'll tell you guys that you should and need to change and shift the connected economy. Connected economy is a secret. Nikiwa nasema hii, and listen to me, 3 years ago, I prophesied, and I talked to this nation, and I told them, this might be the biggest thing in this country. Connected economy. Your time, exactly what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain this very, very fast. Number one, we are in a connected economy, and connectors connect to value. So listen to me. Go find something that people need. A smart person at this point is okay. Go find something that is providing value to the people. So connect these people to a value. Like the person who connected you here, connected you to a value. Understand? Now they connect value through a system of leverage. Ensure that that system does give you time freedom. That is something that you can sit back in, maybe let's say it's not compromising to go and see your father or mother, and that makes you build a sustainable global income. And examples of companies in the connected economy to make you understand. Number one, we talked about Amazon. You guys know Amazon is the most valuable retailer. It has no inventory. It connects you to whatever you need, products and services. You guys know Netflix. You watch movies in Netflix. Netflix does not produce any movie. It connects you. You guys know Uber by Travis Kalanick is the world's largest taxi company. Has no car. Oh, you have a car? You need a car? Connect. And that is it. You guys know Airbnb? I'm into the real estate industry. I'll tell you that the Airbnb is the largest accommodation provider having no real estate and no houses at large. You guys know Facebook, by Mark Zuckerberg. You guys know Instagram. We talk about Twitter and all this. But none of these companies existed, 20 years ago. It's a new concept. And ladies and gentlemen, you can either be connecting a person to a person, or you're connecting a service to a person, or you're connecting a product to a person. And guys, our company and our organization, the Bonan Vivon family, has the three. You can either decide you want to connect a person to a person, Bonan Vivon system gives you. Or you connect a service to a person, Bonan Vivon system gives the system. Or you connect a product to a person, Bonan Vivon gives you. And that's why we say, ladies and gentlemen, for you to become part of the Bonan Vivon family, how now do you become a connector with Bonan Vivon family? You get what is called a system. And the Bonan Vivon family will expose you to ways of earning. And there are approximately 8 ways of earning in the organization. They give you a system. Everyone go to chat box and type for me the word system. They give you the system. And that is the most important thing. And not only system, stable, legit system. And a time when Donald is being asked, by a leader, the leader asking, Donald, what if you wake up today and find out that your wealth is gone? Listen, it's not a joking matter. Most of you guys be asking me, Colin, sir, are you serious? Are you serious that I can become successful in this organization? Are you serious that this is the guys you are asking me? Let me tell you, I can guarantee you 100% sure that when you have a stable, legit system, and this is what Donald Trump says, I'll go get, if I wake up and find that my wealth is gone, I'm going to get a stable, legit network marketing company, get back to work, And within 1 or 2 years, you'll call me and ask me the same question. Guys, let me tell you. When the organization came and gave us a system, it gave us various ways of making money. So niwe mnachagua. But I'll summarize the first 3 because of time. So the first way is direct connector bonus. No? Now, any person, I want you guys to listen to this. Any person that you're going to be connecting to the wonderful opportunity. Now, let me talk about this. When we talk about connection, so many guys always don't want to listen to this. Allow me to tell you, we do connection every single day. We connect our friend to the barber. We connect your friend to a movie. You will ask your friend, hey, your shirt looks nice. Your friend tells you, I bought it there. Oh, your tailor or the person who makes you the hair looks nice, or actually has done a very good work. Where did you make it? You connect. Ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly why Mark Zuckerberg, Travis Kalanick, and the rest make a lot of money, because they just connect us to the information. There, any person you connect to the information of the Bonan Von family, and the person gets the system pays you a whooping 6,000 Kenyan shillings. I'll repeat. Imagine sharing to your friend, uko pale in your job, uko pale in your school, uko pale in whatever you're doing. And then someone asks you, John, what do? You just tell the person, take this link, Zoom link, join the Zoom link, listen. And that's why a massive faith asked you, who shared with you the link? And then most of you guys asking me, sir, but I don't want to connect my friends to a system. That's what you do every single day, man. A job that you're doing, someone connected you. A school that you're in, someone connected you. A course that you're doing, you might have been connected. And there is nothing as much as possible as word of mouth. That's why even you understand that Muslim religion is today spreading. Christianity is today spreading. Connecting. Hey, what is it? Unafunza mtu anajoin. And that is exactly it. So we appreciate connection, and that's why the system is established. Hey, look at the lady being happy. The friend is sharing the person the information. And you don't need to go around sharing to so many people. Let me talk about, now, what if you share this information to about 100 people in a month? My brother, my sister, this about, for example, 600,000. You're going for your Uber business. You're going for your first car. Maybe down payment. You're going to start even purchasing a very simple or a small piece of land. You're starting because you're connecting this person to information. And we actually going to share with you how this is done. Now, let's still go on. Let me talk about this. The binary direct owner says that if this is you connect person A, on the left and right, that's exactly it. But the company says that directly under you can only connect to people. Directly under you. Only 2. Enda pale kwa chat box. Nataka muelewe hii because after this I'm done. Only 2. Enda pale kwa chat box, niandikie only 2. Now, what if, sir, I have the third person who wants to join my business? The third person will not be under you. The third person will be under the latest person in the system. And that's the beauty about it. That's why all of us who are here in this room, I might not have invited you, but we will work together because the system is binary. Let me go rush to what I'm talking about. When I talk about binary, I talk about the matching sales or pairing bonus. Let me actually talk about whatever in your screen. Match inamaanisha the left and right. In a match, left matches with the right. Now, a pair simply means 2. Amjaielewa hii. Please let me explain and talk about this shortly. Now, this assume that this is you, John. And John, you connect a person. We have a left sales force and the right sales force. So, John, you have a binary line. Bi means 2. A left sales force and the right sales force. Nisikize, diuelewe vizuri. Number 1, you connect a person on the left to say person A. Anakuuliza, Ann, what do you do part-time or full-time? You tell Ann, go and listen to the presentation done by the Bonan Yvonne family. Ann comes and listens. And Ann says, I want to be part of the family. So Ann is joining. Ann is person A, becoming part of the family because she has gotten the information. Then Bruno also says, I want to be part of the project. That is person B. So if you look at the diagram there, utaona person A and person B. Now, if you connected the person personally, nisikize, if the person, because when you're becoming part of the project, you are being asked, who connected you here? So if you connected person A, utapewa ile 6,000. Understand? And person B, utapewa 6,000. Understand? That is the first way of earning. Hadi hapo, umeelewa. Then the question is, Sir Collins, what if I just joined the business? Nisikize, and you've not introduced anyone in the system, I get the spillover support system. Like, I joined the business today and two people join me tomorrow. I don't know them, but they have just joined this, because any person who joins the company will be placed under the latest person in the system. But a wonderful system. Guys, listen. If you never introduced person A and person B, you won't make the 6,000. You won't make the 6,000 for person B because you've not connected them. But the second way of earning will step in. The company will ask you, are you part of the organization? Yes. Are you a shareholder? Yes. Are you a business owner in our organization? Yes. Are you an account holder? Yes. Now, is there a person in your left? Yes. Person A and person B. Do you know them? No. But are you part of the organization? Therefore, the answer is yes, and it matches. Left and right matches. A and B matches. And to you, it gives you 4,800. 4,800. Now that happens this way. Now it goes down. So wewe mwenyewe ushakuwa na watu wako wawili. Person A will also get the two people, that is A1, A2. Person B as well, B1, B2. Question, you know A1? The answer is no. You know A2? The answer is no. You know B1? The answer is no. You know B2? The answer is no. Are you part of the organization? Yes. Are you a shareholder? Yes. Good. Now see magic. Left and right. Person A will earn whatever you earn for 800, person B as well for 800. But to a channel a person A and B, let's go to you. What happens to you up there? Left and right, in green, 4,100, left and right, 4,100. I want you guys to listen to me. Let me give a disclaimer. It's the same way you join the business today and you start making 4,800 daily. That is not what I've said. It's the same way you join the business and you just, and 4,800 go into your account. But guys, listen, it's a support system. We will work together. Your mentors and great leaders who invited you here. There are people who are joining them. So your worry should not be people who are joining, but your worry should be, how can I be part of the system? How can I plug myself in the system? Guys, I've built a team of over 8,000 plus distributors in my network. I might not know them. I don't know all of them. I only know about 15. The rest came in joining, building a network. One leader told me one day, Collins, your network is your network. Guys, listen, I'll ask you a question and listen to me. See the bigger picture. Assuming you become part of the project today, and in 1 year's time, 1,000 people join on the left and 1,000 people join on the right. You don't know these people. What will happen? It is 1,000 times 4,800. Son, that's 4.8 million. Assuming you don't even make 4.8 million. And I asked myself, Collins, what if I make even 10% of it in 1 year? That's 500,000. I'll be part of the project. And I asked my inviter, are you sure? And I was in the project. Ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, before I conclude the meeting, to this point, the inviters, to the leaders, please do a screenshot and send me in my chat box. In 5 minutes, I'm done. The next thing is called the 1 year scenario with one hamper. Now, I'll give you 1 year scenario that I'm talking about. And this is what excited me the most, assuming that is you. And then in 1 year's time, this is exactly what you want to experiment. You join in the month of February, and in the entire month of, let's say you joined in the month of December, and in January, you only get 2 people joining your system because you don't know these 2 people. You made 4,800. Are you following? Then the following month of January, when, for example, you went on doing other things and everything, you're in the mentorship, and the 2 people also duplicated whatever you did. So they introduced their 2 people in February. How much did you make? Now you have 4 people under you. That's 9,600. Son, my dear daughter, my dear brother and sister, see magic. In 1 year's time, chances are you will be having approximately 8,192 people. If it goes on that kila mwezi, every single person who joins your business just gets 2 people, inamaanisha in 1 year's time, that's approximately 19.6 billion. But I'm not saying it is something, we have what is called, this is an assumption of a perfect market scenario. Assuming that the market does not have this perfect, and the project only works for you 10% right. Guys, 1.9 million. Can it save your family? Can it help you? Can you do something big with it? That's exactly the bigger picture. And most of you guys now in your chat box are asking me, Collins, are you sure? Is this actually, are you sure? Let me tell you, son. I've been in the organization for 5-6 years, and I'll tell you, I'm not only sure, I'm more than sure. But let's not assume. And I told myself, Collins, assuming it does not work 100%, what if it does work 50%? 9 million, is it okay? What if it does not even work even 50%? It works 30%. What if it goes low and it works 5%? Are you good to go? And that's exactly it. Guys, you should find something a system that is working while you're sleeping and it's working for you. The beauty about the organization is that it's worldwide. You can build your business in Qatar. You can build your business in Doha. You can build your business in Dubai. You can build your business in Zambia. In this room, we have guys from Zambia. We have guys from Zimbabwe. We have guys from South Africa. And the world today has been made to become a global village by technology. Now, whatever I was sharing with you guys is for mtu mwenye akona account moja, 19 million. What if this person is a partner with 3 accounts? 3 times what one account can hold. What if the person has 7 accounts? 7 times what this one account can hold. And therefore, the question you want to ask me, Collins, is now, easy accounts ni nini? I'll get there. Now, the next way of earning is called, maybe, for example, retail sales. Once you join the business, the company is going to give you a global package, a gift hamper as a gift. A gift in a manisha umepewa for free. Now, the gift hamper has supplements for you that you should use or share to your friends. Now, it works 100%. Your mom has diabetes, ulcers, or arthritis. You share to mom the product. The mom loves it. The mom comes and tells you, hey, where did you get it? The company says, you tell the person to the company. When the person wants the product, you sell, there's a distributor price and the connector price. So ile price in the company nakupea is the connector's price, and then we have the retail price of our products. And before you know it, you're making profits as well for the products. But sales are purely optional. You know, sales are purely optional. You sell if you like it, if you want it, and if a friend needs it. Now, last but not least, as I go through this, ladies and gentlemen, is that why do most people do one-on-one? Why do most people become part of the project? Number one, it's a one-time purchase. Becoming part of us is one time, lifetime. And even when you die, God forbid, your account can be inherited by your next of kin. It's a daily payout system. You can make the money today and tomorrow and cash it and you have it. It has consumable products, you know, that you can use and enjoy as well. Kahawa, nini, and all that. Free international trips. Selling is such a must, and no auto ship. No auto ship means no renewal. Hakuna siku utaambiwa ongezea pesa kama to renew your account. You can get multiple online stores. You can have one account, 7, 15. And no renewals at well, no targets. No one is your boss. You're your own boss, and you can transfer this account to your next of kin. You understand it? That's exactly it. So, allow me to get this off. Faith, can you actually get the person out of the meeting? So that's exactly it. Now, apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, how now do you get your payment procedure? Unapataje pesa yako? I told you guys we partner with 2 banks, EcoBank and Stanbic Bank. So this is exactly what should be done. You do a screenshot, and once you're becoming part of the project, I'll be so much happy to see you on board and as you follow the process there. So you choose which bank to partner with and Stanbic. And most of you guys might be asking, sir, why not Equity or any other bank apart from Stanbic or EcoBank? Because the 2 banks are Pan-African banks. You know, you can be in Zambia, you can be in Zimbabwe, but the 2 can easily access because they are Pan-African banks. Ladies and gentlemen, now what does any business require? You've seen, you've loved, I've summarized it for you. Direct connector bonus, merchants bonus, and you love it at large. But what any business require? Number one, any business requires a starting capital. Enda pale kwa chat box, you can write that, a starting capital. Ukiona vialea, guys, nothing comes easily. As we started the training, I told you it's not going to be easy for you, but this is very, way too much easy. Because listen, you need to choose your preferred startup plan carefully. Wakati ambao unaanza, I might not be there with you. You might be there with your invite. You know, after this meeting, you're not going to see me anywhere. You won't talk unless you have my number or your personal friend. But ule invite wako atakuguide through the starting process. But listen, can you choose your starting preferred startup plan carefully? Number one, you can decide to go for one account. Ile 4,800, you know, uko na account moja, and one account will cost you, it's called an entry verse, will cost you 29,888. So the starting capital, 29,888. Now, but this has a daily potential of making you up to 96,000. That simply means if guys are joining your business, if guys are joining your team, you can make up 96,000. A Neovas account is in 3 accounts, and the Neovas account will cost you 42,000 Kenyan shillings. A daily potential of 288,000 because more accounts, more money. Kama mtu akona duka moja, na mwingine akona duka 7, duka 3, duka 4. A Technovas account is 7 accounts. 7 accounts is 123,000 and has the potential of up to 632,000, making it for you because kuna 7 accounts. So when someone joins, someone becomes under your 7th account, and all those accounts you're being compensated with according to how many accounts you have as a shareholder. The Digiverse account is 15 accounts, hosting 254,000, and the Megaverse account is 31 account, hosting 500,000. Now, the bigger question that most of you guys will ask me is, sir, maybe or maybe not, the Bonan Vivon family is actually trying, to con or get Kenyans away with the 2988, or there is something behind joining this wonderful organization with this kind of an income. Now, guys, I'm going to give you an offer. Everyone go to the chat box and type for me the word offer. A new offer today states, we talked about one account being 298888, right? That is the cost of one account. So kama mtu mwenye angependa kuanza with a limited account, niyo moja 2988. A Neoverse account is 3 accounts. Now, instead of paying 89,000, multiplying 29,888 by 3, a Neoverse account is being given at only 42,000 Kenyan shillings. So you will understand that if you have one account of 29,888, na ule mwingine ataongeza tu 13,000 na kuna accounts tatu. The better part of it is that a 7 account will, instead of going for 209,000, that is 29,888 times 7 accounts only goes for 123,000. And the Digiverse account, instead of going for 448,000, it goes for 54,000. And the Megaverse account, instead of going for 926,000, it goes for 500,000. Lakini sir, I'll give you an advice. Listen to me. Don't worry. Most of you guys now are asking me, Sir Colin, sasa, tulikuwa watu kama 730 in the room. Where are the other 20? None of your business, none of my business. Listen, so many people are interested until they hear you must pay. That is none of my business. Nothing is free, particularly. So 2 options. What did you see? Wale ambao maybe let's say are in the room, or wale ambao who are leaving. They are leaving because now you have to pay multiple one free things. And that's why they're where they are. Anyway, nothing comes for free. If it is free, you must think twice. If the deal is too good, you think twice. Now, what did you see? Number one, did you see a cup that is half empty or a cup that is half full? 2 people. Attitude matters a lot. Number 2, did you see limitation, 29,888, guys, 29,888 to achieve your goals? Or did you see an opportunity to multiply the 29,888 to be so bigger in the near future? Number 3, did you see someone, or can you tell yourself, oh, I don't have money? Or you can tell yourself, how can I look for a certain capital to get started? Last but not least, are you seeing hard work? Or are you seeing a point where you're going to be leveraging with a very big team? And I'll tell you guys, for a start, success loves speed. And the starting capital of the wonderful project might be small or big, depending on how you look at it. You look at it as a spending or an investment. I need to wish you guys all the best. But before this session, listen to me. I told you there are gifts aligned up for us. And the gift is yet to come. So to the members and the leaders, kindly do screenshot of whatever is happening on your screen. Do screenshot of whatever is happening on the participant list and everything. Do screenshot. So at this point, I want to introduce a leader. And this gentleman is one of the greatest leaders who've been able to inspire and actually mentor and coach great people. He's my coach, he's my mentor. And I want him to pick the individuals who are very much attentive, work with and mentor in the room. How I wish that you stay until the end. How I wish that you listen to this once and for all. So at this point, I'll be introducing a leader who is going to be closing for us this session. And if you listen to me, then it's now high time that you listen to the best of the best. I want you guys to imagine that now you're now listening to my mentor, the person actually introduced me into this and actually mentored and got me who I am today. And that is none other than Ambassador Ronald Lagat. So as I actually usher in Ambassador Ronald Lagat, I want you to go to the chat box and actually, as we wind up the session, the next part is the most important part. So be paying attention. If you listen to this first part, now hujamalizia hii part ya mwisho in the next 15 minutes, you do. Because the gentleman is now going to be aligning and picking few individuals to work with in the mentorship program and giving the 3 secrets towards running the organization. So at this point, I'll be welcoming Ambassador Ronald Lagat in the room. So before we continue, I want you to go to the chat box and type for me the word, welcome Ambassador Ronald Lagat. Every single person, go to the chat box and write for me, welcome Ambassador Ronald Lagat, with a lot of fire. One of the millionaire mentors in the program, and I know he's actually preparing to be part of us and to be in the meeting. Welcome Ambassador Ronald Lagat. Kila mtu. Welcome, Ambassador Ronald Lagat. You know, kila mtu, every single person, every single person, every single person. Welcome, Ambassador Ronald Lagat, with a lot of fire, with a lot of excitement. Now, as I introduce this gentleman, allow me to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, of course, there's someone here too. Hey, Ronald, you know, just come on board and talk to this audience, but allow me take and do some form of introduction here. Guys, Ambassador Ronald Lagat changed my life. Ambassador Ronald Lagat transformed my life. Ambassador Ronald Lagat is the reason as to why I'm here today. And I might not actually be in a position to introduce him that way, but the people he has helped. You know, 2020, Ambassador Ronald Lagat was one of the people who really gave back during the COVID-19 period. The people he has mentored and coached, the wonderful organization he's been able to build, the millionaires he's created in this nation is overwhelming. And this is one of the most humble to do human being in this world that I've seen mentor, pick, and coach so many people. I'm not going to waste any more time, but as we usher in, I want to give Ronald Lagat your ears. Listen to him. Do exactly what he's going to tell you. And I know all shall be well. Leader, if you're listening to me, I'll actually ask you to unmute your microphone and karibu sana kiongozi. Daktari, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, loud and clear. Are you getting me on your end?
I can hear you and clear. Thank you so much. We are a very wonderful organization. I promise them a great success and gifts along the way. And I believe you being here is one of the most important gifts that they're going to get tonight. Karibu sana, and may God bless you as you usher in the next new leaders this year. Thank you so much, and welcome, Dr.
Asante sana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Leader Collins Owaga. That was a wonderful, wonderful presentation. I normally tell people, if I was to be shown this business once again, I will actually make the decision I made 8 years ago of getting started in this particular industry. So thank you so much. I can see the chat inbox is very, very, it's overwhelmed. I can see people are very excited, amazing. So as you've heard, my name is Ambassador Dr. Ronald Lagat. I am a proud member of Bonan Vivon. I was introduced to this business by a total stranger. So Collins, maybe you can stop sharing. Maybe you can stop sharing. I can see some people are still writing on your screen. Okay, so I was introduced to this wonderful organization around 7 years ago. And I met my inviter through online, actually through Facebook. I saw she was posting things to do with marketing, things to do with making money online. And I was very interested. For those who probably want to know my background, personally, I've been raised from a humble background somewhere in Eldoret, from a family of four. I'm the second born, and we were told by our parents the only way to make it in life is to go to school. So we went to school together with my siblings, and we passed with flying colors. And personally, I landed in JQuat. I did clinical medicine, and that's how I landed in my profession. And some of you, I'm sure, probably that is probably your dream. Okay, it was your dream, and I don't know if you are somewhere where you can ask somebody who is seated next to you, ask them what they wanted to be when they were growing up. Okay, I don't know what you wanted to become when you were growing up. Personally, I wanted to become a doctor, and I landed in the School of Medicine. I practiced it for a short period, and I actually knew that the profession itself will pay me a lot of money. I knew it will start paying me a six-figure income as my first salary, but it didn't go as expected. And I came to realize first that to get a job was very, very tough. Okay. Unapata unaanza na malocum, you go for a night shift, you get paid 2,500, 1,500, and it was not consistent. Okay, and to get a job that you will do for a whole month, it will actually be very, very hard. So I was always looking for something else to do because my profession was not really operating the way I wanted. And my friends who had tarmac here and there, and also some of the guys that were ahead of me, they were also outside there looking for jobs. And personally, I told myself I have to look for something else to do. And that's how I saw this opportunity. Okay. I came, saw the business, and I'm going to share with you what I loved most. The first thing I loved is actually the products. Okay. So we have products involved, and somebody will ask me, Ronald, can you try to explain to me the nature of this business? Okay. What is network marketing? And just before I actually explain it further, I want you guys to know that you do network marketing every day. Every day. You find, say, let's say, for example, a lady, you go to a salon and the service there is perfect. And you find some of your friends or maybe your relatives, they ask you probably where you went for the salon. And you'll automatically find yourself referring them to that particular salon. And in return, you find probably the owner of that salon is going to maybe give you a commission or maybe even cut the price that maybe they normally charge you. That aside, look at, for example, where maybe you normally go, maybe where you normally go and buy clothes, or even a hotel that you are currently visiting every day. You find you are referred by someone. Are we together? So we actually normally do network marketing every day. For those who don't know, you do network marketing every day. You refer friends to other services, but most of us, you don't get paid. You don't get paid. Now, network marketing now took that model and looked for a product that is very, very important in the life of a human being. And currently, the most potential industry, or rather the next big $1 billion industry that you guys should actually be looking at is the wellness industry. And what is the wellness industry? It is the industry that deals with health, okay? And in our company, we actually have a branch that deals with health. And in that part, we do have products. And these products are known as food supplements. So once you get started, there is a package that you will be given. And that package, you can decide to use it. You can decide to sell it. You can decide to share it with friends. It is up to you. You've heard Collins talk about it. Are we together? So that is a whole explanation about network marketing. And our products, you'll never find it in the supermarkets. You'll never find it in the chemists. You'll find it directly from the distributors of our company. And that alone cuts the cost. If you look at, for example, soda, for it to reach the consumer, or rather somebody who is using it, you find it has passed through a chain of a lot of distributors before it reaches the person using it. And in return, you find the person consuming it is paying a lot of money. But in network marketing, the products move directly from the manufacturers to the consumers. And who is the consumer? That is you and me, who is actually a partner of this wonderful business. Are we together? So in our company, you find somebody loved maybe a product in our company. Let's say somebody is interested with a product to slim, or maybe somebody is interested with a product. Let's say somebody is having fibroids. We have these products that can reverse those conditions. Okay, and maybe you yourself, you wanted to cut weight, you use the products and you've achieved the weight that you wanted, and your friends are going to ask you, hey, how did you cut your weight? And in the long run, you find you refer them to our products. Okay, and with that alone, you get paid when you refer somebody to come and get that particular product. Okay, and that is just one of the things that our company gives you. That is the health part. And the next thing is now the business part, where somebody can make money from the business. We have the system, and that system, Colin Sawaga has explained it in detail, and I'm sure you guys have gotten it. For those who have not gotten it, try to understand it, how it works, how you can actually have an account, okay? And the system is very, very simple. It's very, very simple. You get started, and we have different packages that you can start with. We have the smallest package going at 29,888, and we have up to 31 accounts. It's up to you. You decide the package you want to start with. All right. And that system, once you get started, you just need to connect two people. And these two people can be your friends. It can be your relatives. And these two people as well, the person who introduced you can decide to support you. All right. The thing is, you get started, we hold you by hand, and we grow together. And our business has been confused with other dirty businesses outside there businesses like scams, we have Ponzi schemes. Network marketing is a profession, guys. If you go to these first world countries, it is being taught in university. It is being implemented outside there. And our company is one of actually the top 100 solid network marketing companies in the world, okay? And another thing, somebody will ask me, Ronald, why do I need money to start? This is a business, guys. And for you to start a business, you need capital, all right? And we are going to work with your schedule. I'm sure there is somebody here, probably you are busy. You are a student. You are working somewhere. You have a business. You have an M-Pesa shop. You are a stay-home mom. We work with your schedule. We are not going to make you stop whatever you are doing. We are going to work with your schedule. Maybe you are somebody who is available in the morning hours. Maybe you are somebody who is available maybe in the evenings. Maybe you are someone who is available during the day. We work with your schedule, all right? And today I'm going to give you guys the mentorship that you can actually decide to work with. And I want you to be very, very keen. Look at the mentorship that you're going to choose in my short presentation that I'm going to share with you guys. And again, we don't care where you are. Okay, somebody will tell me, Ronald, I'm in Migori, I am in Kisumu, I am in Moyale. Am I able to do this business? Yes, you can do it from wherever you are. We have members who are actually in abroad. We have people who are doing the business in different countries. Okay, this is a one-time lifetime international membership. That means you can actually run this business from any location. And next, again, somebody will confirm will ask me, Ronald, is it a legit business? And I can tell you, yes, this is a very legitimate business. We are registered by the government of Kenya. We do pay taxes to the government. And we have physical offices. You can actually decide to visit. Or maybe if you are someone who is far away, you can send someone. Maybe you are in Kericho and you have a cousin in Nairobi or in Eldoret. Tell them to visit our offices to confirm on your behalf if whatever we are saying is legitimate. Again, another thing is the banks. Here you don't get paid through, I don't know what wallets, through M-Pesa. You get paid through the bank. Are we together? And we are working with EcoBank and Stanbic. You can visit those two banks to confirm the reputation of our company. And lastly, we have products. And these products have been certified by KEBS. They have been certified by Halal. They have been certified by FDA if you are a medic like me. All right. So if you are ready for me to actually help you get started, I want you to go to the chat inbox and type ready. I want you to go to the chat inbox and type ready as I actually plug my laptop to my charger. I can see it is telling me it's battery low. Let's go to the chat inbox and type ready. Let's go, guys. Let's go. All right, all right. I can see guys are very ready. Guys are very ready. We are almost 600 of us. So allow me to share my screen. Allow me to share my screen to help those who want to get started to start today. Okay, to get started today. All right. So just a moment, just a moment. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. All right, so I'm going to go straight to my slides. I'm going to go straight to my success story, okay? And I'm sharing this to inspire someone. I'm sharing this to show someone the power of this business. So once again, my name is Ambassador Dr. Ronald Lagat. I am a medical doctor by profession, an elite global ambassador by rank in the company. I've influenced over 350 million in sales volume, and I've mentored over 100 people who are currently six-figure earners out of this business opportunity that you've been shown today. So this is me before the business. Collins has shared with you his story. Personally, I'm just going to share it in a bit. This is me before the business, and I can tell you life was very, very tough here. Okay, and that was when I saw this business. I came across through this wonderful gentleman. He's known as Ambassador Moses Adika. He was the guy who has held me by hand until where I am today. All right, so I got started. I did the business part-time for around 6 months because I was committed elsewhere. And after that, I decided to do the business on a full-time basis. And after 6 months, I was actually sponsored to travel to the Philippines. And I can tell you guys, the moment I was in Philippines, I saw people who have done this business for years and they were already successful. So I decided to do the business full time, and my business started growing. My business started growing. My team started growing internationally, and the money, the check itself was increasing. Okay. So the first thing I did was to change where I came from. I remember when I was actually starting my hustle, I told my mom, the first thing I'm going to do is to change where I'm coming from. And I decided to build a house for my parents. This is actually a 4-bedroom house, Pale Eldoret. And again, after some time, I decided to buy myself my first car. I bought this after doing the business for 1.5 years. This is actually a Crown Royal Saloon. And in 2022, somebody told me I'm driving a small car. It actually discouraged me. I felt so bad, and I decided to go and buy myself my second car. And this is the second car that I'm currently driving. This is a Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG Coupe. It's a Mercedes-Benz with 2 doors. It's a one-of-one. I imported this for myself from Japan, and I really love this wonderful machine. Okay, again, another thing that you're going to enjoy in our company is actually the travels. And I'm sure there is somebody here who would love to travel with us. And all these trips are sponsored by the company. Last year we were in South Africa. The other year we were in Dubai. This year we are going to Kuala Lumpur. Okay, and I'm sure there is somebody here. Probably you've never traveled the world. We also have a local trip in June. We'll be going to Coast, and you guys should join these lifestyle trips, guys. Okay, this is the yacht party where you explore Dubai at night. For those who don't know, Dubai is actually beautiful at night than during the day. And for information, this was my 3rd time being in Dubai, guys. This was my 3rd time being in Dubai, and I think I must own a home in Dubai. And just to share more stories, I'm going to share stories of my mentors. These are the guys who joined the business way earlier than me. And I'm going to begin with Ambassador Kulen K. Minor. This gentleman used to sell mitumba in the streets of Nairobi. He dropped out of university, he came saw the business, and he joined the business. And today, he's the top 2 highest paid member. And you can see the fleet of cars that he's driving. We have a Mercedes-Benz C200, we have a BMW 7 Series, and he also has a Land Cruiser, okay, out of this wonderful business. That's a Land Cruiser V8, guys. All right, we have Ambassador Francis Kisanjoroge. This gentleman, he graduated from Kenyatta University, and he ended up in Uhuru Park. Sijui kama mnajua Uhuru Park. And he was a person who was taking other people photos. It's known as paparazzi. Okay, and I was shown the business by Kulen Minor, the gentleman I've just shared. He came, saw the business, and he got started. Today, he's the top 3 highest paid member of our business, driving BMWs out of this business. He first bought a 320i, currently is driving a BMW 5 Series out of this wonderful business opportunity. And we have Ambassador Engineer Moses Akelo Adika. This is the guy behind my success. This is him before the business. He was about to finish his studies in the University of Nairobi. He's a civil engineer by profession. He came, saw the business, and he got started. Today, look at some of the success that he has. He has built his house, he has traveled the world, he has done a lot of investments here and there. And look at the fleet of cars that he owns today. Okay, we have an Audi A4 there. That was his first car. We have the BMW there. And the latest is the Range Rover Sporthouse, 2018 model. You can see there. And this is so inspiring. If this doesn't inspire you, personally, when I look at this, it even makes me to even work so hard. All right. So if he can do it, you can as well do it. Today, he is the top 1 highest paid member of our company, making over 3 million Kenya shillings out of this business opportunity that you've just seen. You can imagine, he's less than 30 years old, making a strong 6-figure income, guys. That is so inspiring. Just to share more, we have Mr. Kelvin Nyamai. He joined us from Nakuru. Today, he has traveled the world. He has opened a business for his parents. He has actually done a lot of investments here and there. And we also have this baby that he's driving. That's an Audi A4. All right. We have Madam Nancy Kangai, this wonderful lady. After finishing university, you know, ladies here and there, you get a baby, and most ladies give up. Okay, you give up, you allow men to use you, but for her, she stood strong. And look at her today. She's driving a Ferrari red Audi A3, courtesy of this wonderful business opportunity. She has traveled the world, making a strong six-figure income out of the business, mentoring ladies in the team. And to the ladies, if you are listening to me, to the ladies, I want you to know that there is a wing for you. It's known as Project Her. Yesterday, they were actually in somewhere sharing pads to the ladies who are less fortunate outside there. All right. So, guys, you need to be part of the team. You need to join the team. This is Ambassador Thiep Kwei, all the way from South Sudan. This gentleman joined us through online. Imagine being shown the business online. He saw the business, got started. He's now driving his first car. That's a BMW out of this business opportunity. So why should you join Bonan Vivon? Why should you join Bonan Vivon? Number one is that there is no big investment. Look at the money to start the business, and it is one time. Let's say you decide to start with one account of 29,888. That is a one-time lifetime membership. You will not be asked to pay money for rent, money for electricity, money to pay the employees. No, it's one time. All right. If you look at other businesses outside there, the traditional businesses, you will need a lot of money to run that business. But for us, it's a one-time lifetime. The company has catered most of all those other things on your behalf. The next thing is that there is no need of an office. Your office is your phone. Are we together? Then minimum skills is required. Once you get started, before you even get started, we will not ask you for any degree or maybe any kind of skill that you have. All you just need is to have an open mind, a mind that is ready to learn something new. All right. Another thing is that there is no age barrier. Even if you are under 18, you can still join our business. Even if you are very old, 70, 80, 90, 100 years, you can still do the business. Again, you can earn as much as you want. You can earn as much as you want. Here, we will not promise you a certain figure. All right. But you joining with a package of 29,888, you will of course not make more money than somebody who will join with a bigger package than that. You will find there is somebody today who will decide to join with Technoverse package of 123,900, or someone else will decide to join with a Megaverse package that goes for 505,100. Those people with big packages will make more money than you. All right. And then another thing that will also determine your income is you getting started as soon as possible. All right. Let's say you join the business today and somebody joins after 1 month or 2 months. Trust me, to actually overtake the other guy, it will take you some time. Okay. And they normally say every success starts with the decision to get started. It begins there by you getting tired living an ordinary life, a life of living with debts, a life of struggling here and there, a life of living under somebody's mercy. All right, it begins from there, and you decide to take charge of your life. And the only way that I know that can get you out of that is starting a business, guys. And not just any other business. You need to start a business that is in the current economy. That is the connected economy. And this is actually one of the best businesses that is wonderful in the connected economy. And you need to have the right mindset. Okay, if you want to get started in our business, come in with the right mindset. Don't come here with an employee mindset whereby you tell me, Ronald, how much will I be making per month? No, here we get paid on a daily basis. All right, you get paid today, you can access to that money today. There are people who come in with a gambler's mindset. They tell us, Ronald, let me try with this 30,000. Okay, if ikikunywa maji, wacha ikunywe maji. No, don't come with that kind of a mindset. All right. There are those who will come with a lazy mindset. They plug in, they pump in the money, they join with a big package, and they tell you, now I've left you the account, run it on my behalf. I don't want you to come with that kind of a mindset. All right. Rather, come with an entrepreneur's mindset, a mindset that says, what do I need to do to make the millions out of the system? All right. What do you need to do? Come in with a mindset that you are ready to learn how to become the next Ronald Lagat, how to become the next Collins Owaga. Are we together? And I'm going to share with you guys the mentorship slots that are available. And the mentorship slot that fits you, I want you to get started. I want you to grab it today. All right. I'll want that list at the end of this meeting. And we'll hold you by hand beginning today until success. All right. So the first mentorship slot is the mastermind mentorship slot. Here you are being mentored by a mastermind leader. And who is a mastermind leader? This is someone who has made over 20 million out of this business. 20 million and above. This is someone who has done the business for a long period of time. Like personally, I'm one of the mastermind leaders of Bonan Vivon, and these are the requirements to actually be mentored by a mastermind leader. Number one is that you need to be an open-minded individual, a person who is ready to learn. All right, don't come here and tell me, Ronald, I know how I'm going to do this business. This is actually something you've never done, and therefore you should come in with an open mind. Number two is you should be a hardworking person. All right, if we decide we are going to have a meeting tonight, maybe at 9 a.m. or maybe at 9 p.m. for 1 hour, be there. Avail yourself with a notebook. If it is a skill training, if you are given assignment, you do them. All right. The next requirement is that you need to have a strong belief system. And it begins by you believing in yourself. All right. They say the greatest disgrace is you looking down upon yourself, whereby you believe you can never do anything. All right. And believe in yourself. That's the first thing. Number two is believe in that person who connected you here today. That friend of yours, that cousin of yours, that workmate of yours, or even that stranger that invited you here today. I want you to believe in that person. Like personally, I was introduced by a total stranger, someone I never knew. All right. So believe in that person. Number three, believe in the company. Personally, I've done a lot of research and I can tell you guys, this is actually a giant company in the industry of network marketing. It was established in the year 2006. It was launched in Kenya and it has been in the market for a long period of time. The leadership of the company alone, beginning from our CEO, is wonderful, guys. All right. Then lastly is I want you to believe in God. All right. I want you to believe in God. There is a reason why God connected you to this business opportunity today. Are we together? I'm sure there is somebody here, probably you are praying. You told us, you told God, God, I want an opportunity that can help me achieve my dreams. All right. Probably you're 30 years, you're 40 years. I was listening to a certain podcast today, and a lady was saying she was very worried. She was very worried. She was 40 years. She has not achieved anything in life. All right. And probably God has heard you today by bringing you this wonderful opportunity. All right. And I want you to believe in that. Okay. So the last requirement is that you should be getting started today. You should be getting started today. To be mentored by a mastermind leader, you need to be a person who is good at decision making. Okay. By this time, you should have made that decision that you are getting started today. And getting started today means you can get started with these packages that you've been shown. We have the entry-verse package that goes for 29,888. That is the equivalent to one account. We have the Neoverse package that is a promo package that goes for that has 3 accounts. It goes for 42,000. We have the Technoverse package that goes for 123,900. The Digiverse package that goes for 254,200. Or the Megaverse package that goes for 505, 100. Choose your package wisely. And as I said earlier, the bigger the package, the more the returns. Are we together? But kama wewe ni mkulima mdogo, haina shida. Start with the small package. Over time, as you make more money, you keep upgrading. You are allowed to also upgrade to a bigger package. Okay, so that is the first mentorship slot. This goes specifically to somebody joining today. If you are joining today, or even you joined today in the morning up to now, I want you to know that you qualify to this mentorship. Make sure you submit your name to your inviter. They're going to connect you with me, and I'm going to help you in mentoring you until you become successful. And I can see somebody has already raised their hand. Right now, I don't want to take your name. I want you to reach out to your inviter right now with that payment message. All right, so this is the official pay bill of the company. Don't send your starting capital to your inviter. All right, send it directly to the company. This is the official pay bill of the company. You can take a screenshot. You put that pay bill at 143.50 and the account number, put your 2 names. If you have 3 names, put your 3 names. If your name is Ronald Lagat, put there Ronald Lagat. Are we together? And then make the payment. If you are starting with the first account, put the amount 29,888, put your PIN and screenshot that payment and send it to your inviter so that you are actually mentored by a mastermind leader. Are we together? This goes for people who are getting started today. Are we together? Now, they say nothing is worse than missing an opportunity that will have changed your life. I want you to imagine missing an opportunity to be mentored by somebody who is already successful. Imagine if you are going to be mentored by Ambassador Moses Adika or by Ambassador Collins Owaga. These are people who are making good cash in the business. They have traveled the world. They are people who have already touched the money. Are we together? And I've not really said all the mentorships are over. We have the second mentorship slot. It's known as the Crown Leaders Mentorship Slot. A Crown Leader is someone who has actually made over 10 million from this business. And they're in this meeting. All right, they can help you start making 300,000 Kenya shillings monthly income in less than 12 months. With their mentorship from now up to 12 months, you will be making over 300,000 Kenya shillings by the 12th month. Okay, this mentorship is specifically for somebody who is ready to get started but doesn't have the full amount. If you're ready to get started right now, okay, let's say you want to start with a package of 42,000, but you don't have the full amount. You have 5,000 Kenya shillings. You have 10,000 Kenya shillings. You can get started by paying in installments. Are we together? And you still qualify to be mentored by a crown leader. Are we together? So if you are in this meeting, you are ready to get started, but you don't have the full amount, reach to your inviter, tell your inviter, I'm going for the crown leaders mentorship slot. All right, and I have 10,000, I have 1,000, I have 15,000. Make the payment, and you are going to be the mentorship is going to start immediately as you work on the remaining balance. All right, and still that is the pay bill of the company. And next thing is the last mentorship slot. Now, the last mentorship slot is the elite leadership mentorship slot. This specifically is a mentorship where you are mentored by an elite leader. And who is an elite leader? This is somebody who is already making over 300,000 per month. All right, and most of them have invited you here today. And these people, they can help you start making 150,000 Kenya shillings in 8 months' time. Imagine that. In the next 8 months, you are already making 150,000 out of this business opportunity. And this mentorship is for somebody who is making their payment in the next 1 week. If you know you are going to get started tomorrow, you are going to get started the day after tomorrow. Okay, but for those getting started, the crown leaders and the mastermind mentorship slot, I can give you a deadline of up to tomorrow. Okay, but if you're going to get started in the next 1 to 7 days, I want you to know that we are going to secure you this elite leadership mentorship slot. And probably in the next 2 days, you're going to get the whole amount, or maybe you're going to get part of the payment. Make sure you make that payment and tell your inviter, kindly plug me into the mentorship slot immediately. All right. So one of my mentors, Bill Gates, says you can make money and you can make excuses. Yes, you can have a very legit excuse. You could be a student, a first-year student who is just 19 years. You could be an orphan. You could be a graduate who is not employed. You could be somebody who is running a business that is making losses. That is a very legit excuse. But one thing I want you to know is that you can never make money out of excuses. You can never. Are we together? So decide today, and sit down, have a look at whatever you have at hand and this business opportunity. Which one is better? Okay, discuss with your inviter. Let them help you make that decision. Are we together? Let them help you make that decision. And I can honestly tell you, you joining our business could be a game changer. Okay, it could be something that you will never forget for the rest of your life. Like personally, me joining this business happens to be the best decision that I've ever made in my life. Okay, so lastly, I want to congratulate each and every one of you for making that that decision. Probably you are getting started today, tomorrow. I want you to know that I'm proud of you. Okay, and if you've not understood this business, get back to your inviter. Get back to your inviter. Let them help you understand whatever part you didn't get. Are we together? And we guys are ready to work with you. Okay, so karibuni sana. I want to wish you guys all the best For those who are around Nairobi, you can visit our offices. And again, we have a very big event happening this Saturday at 680 Hotel. It's along Kenyatta Avenue next to opposite I&M building. We will have a very big event there. You are welcome. Even if you are anywhere, you can visit that event. If you have a friend in Nairobi, invite them. Let them come and confirm to you if whatever we are saying is true or false. Are we together? So karibuni sana, karibuni sana. That has been my time, guys. I want to wish you all the best. I want to appreciate you for creating time to come and listen to our opportunity up to the end. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think I'm the host and I'm going to end it there. So thank you so much, guys. And let us meet at work.